So I'd like to start off this meeting with a moment of silence for Henrietta Chili's. Thank you. All right, so welcome to Foul Play Presents Chicken Tenders. This is a historical foul play show in that, this is a historical foul play show in that this is only the third foul play show in which none of us are wearing pants. I'd just like to go over some of the ground rules before we begin. If you have any phones, pagers, or insulin pumps, please turn them off for the remainder of the show to avoid disrupting any of the participants. Since we're over Twitch, we'll be getting suggestions from the chat. When asked, please direct all scene suggestions into the chat to the right. Please remember to keep it respectful. That being said, the show has an R rating, so if you're watching at home, bundled up on the couch with the whole family, please ask your parents to leave the room. They don't need to see this. So last but not least, I'd like to give a brief introduction of everyone who will be in this show. Here they are. Got it? No? Oh well, give it up for a stand-up from Connor Galarno.
Well. What a exciting entrance for this fine day of foul play, but a very solemn thing that really gets you thinking about death, doesn't it? Speaking of death, I have a little lecture, an ethics lecture, if you will. Now, there's a lot of problems with ethics, at least the way they teach it in the classes I've taken. Now, a lot of them, they go into these really absurd sort of like ethical dilemmas that really don't make much sense. You have the classic trolley problem. You have like, oh, it's a duffel bag made of money. Do you take the duffel bag? Do you leave the duffel bag? Stuff like that. Now, these are also absurd because that would never actually happen to me. I can't think about what would happen what would I do if this happened to me, because it's not going to happen. That's crazy. That's what everyone's thinking when they are in these classes. But these are important questions that need to be asked, because ethics is the tightrope between going to heaven and falling into hell. Now, I've devised a ethical dilemma that squashes all these problems because it actually happened to me. And this is the ethical dilemma of floor chocolate. I'll just get right into it. So imagine you're walking from class and you go by a vending machine and, oh, what's that? There's a bit of chocolate that's clearly been paid for, just sort of hanging out. It didn't fall down, but it's clearly been paid for. So this is free reign. You can take this chocolate. The machine doesn't owe it. It's as if someone paid for it and just dropped on the floor. It's free for the taking. Now, the problem is you'd have to shake the machine to do that. You can honor fate and not shake the machine, or you could shake the machine because candy tastes good. Now, both these options are equal. They both have equal standing in one another. There's no bias whatsoever for one decision to the other. But I chose to shake the machine. And wouldn't you guess what happened? Two things came down. And the problem is, neither one of these things was the chocolate that was hanging out precariously. Now, this brings in a ton of issues because now you haven't paid for these candies. You can't take them. You have so many options. You can take both candies, which is evil. You can take one and give to the other. Give the other one to someone who was watching the whole time. That's right. Not God, but another man was watching you. Watch this thing all go down. Or you can give that man both. And that'd be the good thing to do, because giving is always good. You're caught red-handed. You don't know what to do. So you decide to give him both. But damn, I really want this candy though. Who doesn't want candy? How can I give him both pieces of candy but get one back? How do I convince him to give me back a piece of candy? This is when the scheming happens. And the flow chart goes like this. You give the man both candies. Now they are the ones in ownership of the two stolen candies. They are monsters. Now you ask the man, which one of these do you want? an innocuous question, but now it seems like he has to give you one back, which he doesn't. He could say both, but he gives one back anyway. And you just accept the gift. And now you got away scot-free with free candy and no theft whatsoever. Some of you may be asking, what's the lesson in all of this? The lesson is ethics are a game to be played. Right or wrong is an illusion, and all that matters in life is getting what's yours and snaking around responsibility. Thank you for coming to my lecture. I hope you learned something today. Without further ado, we're going to hop into our first game called Scene, led by B with Logan, Clay, and yours truly.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Scene. I'm getting up a timer for no reason whatsoever. I just like to keep track of, time. All right, yeah, so this is Scene. Scene is a game in which people do a scene. And I say scene twice, and that is it. So anyway, so can I get a suggestion for something that you would find in your pocket?
While we wait for suggestions, Connor, is the main takeaway of your ethical lesson that you can get away with anything as long as you make someone else do it for you or push the blame onto someone else?
The goal of ethics is to push responsibility to someone else.
That's
what ethics is all about.
It's very, very Pontius Pilate. I wash my hands. This has been a very entertaining
All right.
lesson. Thank you.
And with that, your suggestion, players, is one corn piece. Players, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Very ready.
Begin.
It's my corn piece. You had the last one. This one's mine.
I want the corn piece. I've been a good boy. You better give me the corn piece right now, you piece of shit.
What? Who gets it? Who gets the corn piece?
Okay.
Tell me I get the corn piece.
How many corn pieces have each of you guys had? Just one? You?
Just the one.
Just the one. Okay.
There's one left.
So I've had none, so I feel like it's only fair if me, being the adult in this situation, would get the corn piece. It's a singular corn piece.
But I'm a growing boy. I need things to grow strong and get
Timmy,
big.
you're fucking 20. You're not growing anymore.
Not with
No, he did last week.
He was
I've been
on...
keeping track.
Okay. He might be growing, but not in the way we want him to be. We need
Scene. Well, so that was terrible, might I add, but we can make it better. If we do the whole thing again in 30 seconds, I bet they can cut out a lot of the fat from the last scene and make it even better. So players, the same scene again in 30 seconds. Are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
I want the corn piece. It's mine.
I also want the corn piece. We are in quite a predicament. Tell us who gets the corn
Who
piece.
gets the corn piece?
You guys
corn
are
piece.
in college. I shouldn't have to decide who gets the corn piece. I'm gonna get the corn piece.
You want it? I gotta go big and strong, okay? Look at these
You're growing in the wrong direction,
Are you
John.
calling
Worth noting
me-
that I also want the corn piece.
You're calling me fat.
Yeah, well, guess what? I get the corn piece.
No, you
Scene.
don't.
All right, so I just got a call from the network. Our 30-second ad has now been shortened to a 15-second ad. This whole time it's been an advertisement for corn pieces. Get your corn here, as they say. So let's get this whole scene again in 15 seconds. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Begin.
I want the corn piece. He wants the corn
As do
piece. Who
I.
gets the corn
I'm getting
piece?
the corn
Who gets it?
piece because
You
you guys are in fucking college.
Bastard. I want it. I'm growing.
Bitches in
I'm
the wrong
I'm a big
direction.
boy. You give me a
Scene. All right,
I'm a
let's get
big
this. All
boy.
right,
I
no.
don't really get the corn piece.
That's enough of that. That was taking too long. All right, let's do this whole thing again in 7 seconds. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
I want the corn piece.
Me too.
I want you out of
who
my
gets the corn
house.
piece?
I'll
I
fucking
want to
kill you.
grow.
I have no
Too long,
claws.
too long. Give me 2 seconds. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Begin.
Grow the
Corn,
fuck
no!
All right, and last but not least, let's do the whole thing again. Let's give them 15 seconds, but they have to do it backwards. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Am I ready? Now I am. Begin.
You're growing in the wrong
Piece of shit.
direction.
No.
You
I want the corn
bitch.
piece.
You think
are
you get the
20
corn
I
piece?
want your
Years old.
opinion.
I'm gonna
college.
get the
I
corn
also
piece.
want
Who
the
gets the
corn
corn
piece.
piece? Let's ask him.
I want the corn piece.
I
as
want
do
the corn
you.
piece.
We are
And
at a
scene,
crossroads.
And that is scene. Thank you very much, everybody.
Woo.
Woo.
Scene,
All right.
scene.
So,
Scene.
Alphabet Game is the next one. It's led by... I forgot who it's led by, but it's starring me,
Led by
Cleo,
me.
Matt, and Tim.
It's
It's
led by me,
led by
you piece of
Clay,
shit.
right. I
How
forgot
dare
Clay
you
existed.
forget
My
me.
bad.
If you do this again, if you do this to me again,
Mm-hmm.
there will be repercussions. I
Mm-hmm.
will be angry, and
Mm-hmm.
oh, I can't say I'm mad at you. You're too sweet, B. All right. So this is a game called the Alphabet Game, or scene really. The point of this scene is that we will have a few improvisers, 2 at a time, acting out a scene. The catch: they can only say a word, their line, starting with a letter of the alphabet, going sequentially from A to Z, or so I've been told. I'm still confused about this alphabet thing. So we are going to need a suggestion for this scene. Let's see, what do I want the suggestion to be? Give me a suggestion for something that has been in your backpack for way too long. So it's going to take a little bit for the Twitch chat to load. So while we do, I'm just going to stare seductively into the camera. I hope you're as uncomfortable as I am, everyone. B told me to turn off my insulin pump, and it's starting to catch up with me. Let's see what we've got. Let's see. I like iguana. Players, your suggestion is iguana. Whenever you're ready, take it away.
Hey, Cleo, you need to. It's you in there.
Auntie Carol, is that what is that thing?
Brad, I don't know. It looks like an iguana?
Can you tell me what an iguana is?
Dang, man, I don't know. It just looks mean and green.
Matt, you're hesitating. Get out of here. Swap out.
I can't. I don't even know what green is.
Don't you dare try to explain to me what green is, because I already know what it is. I swear.
Rick, I have no idea what green is.
Guess I was confused on what letter we were on, but I got it now. And green is a color that I do not know. I have to admit to you, I don't actually know what green is.
How can we have a word with green, but not a concept with green?
I guess.
What is green?
I guess this is a really deep philosophical conversation, but maybe for another time. In the meantime, my iguana is sick. Can you help with that?
Just so you know, I'm not a vet. I have no idea what an iguana is. I have no idea what green is.
Killing me here. Killing my iguana here. He is sick and he needs help from someone, and I think you, my aunt, my aunt is the best person to go to, because you are an ant and that's also an animal, like an iguana, you know?
Yeah, Cleo, get out of here. B, you're on thin ice. Don't think I didn't notice that B stunt you pulled.
Maybe your aunt, but it doesn't mean that I necessarily know how to help iguanas.
No, you should know how to help iguanas because if you don't, my iguana is going to die, and I wouldn't like that very much.
Oh, well, I wouldn't like that either. I just, I wish there was something I could do to help.
Pee on it.
B, you were right. That is the correct letter, but I just did not like that line. Swap out.
Question, why would peeing on it help? Like, what would that do to make it feel better?
Really? You think I know? I'm just throwing shit against a wall here.
Sadly, like, I think you're the person that's going to have to be the expert here. I don't know anything about how to keep, iguanas, salamanders, whatever, healthy.
Try it. I mean, just pee on it. See what happens. What's the worst that could happen?
Death?
Vinny's already dying. He's not. What is he gonna die harder?
Well, I mean, like, probably you can kill something faster if you try hard enough.
Yeah, sorry,
Tell
Matt.
me.
X-rays from the vet have shown that he's not doing well, and
You
you
didn't-
have to do something.
You didn't tell me about the x-rays first?
Zoinks, I guess I forgot about it.
That's so typical. You really need to like remember to tell me the important information first. X-rays change everything. I'm a skeletonologist.
But I'm only 6 years old. I forget things a lot.
Can't do that, I'm afraid. Forgetting is not good. You can't do it.
Don't patronize me. Just because I'm 6 doesn't mean I'm stupid.
Everybody's a little stupid, sweetheart.
For you, maybe, but I'm smart.
Growing up, I think you'll realize that maybe you're a little stupid too.
How about we stop talking about how obviously smart I am and get back to saving my iguana?
I like that idea. Okay, so let me see this x-rays.
Just give me a second. I think I left them in my lunchbox.
Okay, well, just get those to me as fast as possible.
Let's
Tim,
see
I
here.
don't like that letter goes in that place in the alphabet. You were 100% right. I just don't like it. So swap out.
Let's see. Here they are.
Man, those are some ugly ass iguana x-rays. How did you ever manage to do that with just a flashlight?
Now you listen here, Aunt Deborah. My iguana is beautiful, and my X-ray skills are quality.
Obviously not, since these are just hand-drawn pictures scribbled on a piece of paper.
Pee on them.
B, you're not getting away with that twice.
Quiet, you cannot just tell me to pee on your x-rays that you drew. Oh, by the way, they're not even real.
Real schmeal. Who cares? All right. Listen. Can you just pee on something?
Shit.
Tell,
That's disgusting.
tell me why you won't just do it. Just do it.
Unfortunately, I will not be peeing on anything today.
Very,
Not indulge in your piss kink.
very unfortunate. What's a piss kink though?
Well, maybe you're a little.
No, and scene. We're calling it here. I wanted to get to the end of the alphabet, but you have pushed me too far. This is my hand. This is you. You have forced my hand. Anyways, the next game we have up, I believe, is word count, unless I'm incorrect. Let me double check on that.
Word count led by Cleo, starring Tim, Matt, and Duncan. Wow, Clay,
Right.
your voice sounds like mine. That's weird.
Thank you, B.
Hello, this is word count. This is a normal scene, except the actors can only say lines that are a certain length. For example, a natural number chosen by you, the audience, truly. So can anyone give me some numbers, 1 to 10 in the chat, for how many words each player's line should be?
So Duncan, how you doing this fine evening?
I am doing fine. Thank you very much.
I am seeing a lot of 7s, 2s, and okay, we'll go with 6. 7, 2, and 6. Matt, you have 7 because you are cute, and 7s are cute. And Duncan has 2s because Duncan is kind of lame and he deserves only 2 words. Also, Tim, look, there's Tim. Tim gets 6 because I don't have a compliment for you. I'm sorry. Okay, cool. So, player, can I get a suggestion for what the scene should be about? So let's say, what's my favorite pen color? These are some very interesting suggestions. Well, players, your suggestion is orange.
Okay.
Cool. Take it as
It's such a good day for picking.
What are we picking today? I'm hungry.
Oranges, dude.
Yeah, at the orchard. It's fun.
How far away is it? I'm
It'll only
starving.
It'll only be like 5 minutes.
Who's driving?
I don't know how to drive, unfortunately.
I was going to drive drunk.
Please don't.
Yeah, that sounds like a really bad.
But guys, I'm a better driver drunk.
That's what they all say until death.
Oranges make some good freaking vodka.
Just no.
All right, whatever. My mom can drive.
Get her.
Isn't she at work right now? Maybe?
She's actually in jail right now.
Then why did you even suggest her?
Well, we could break her out.
Good idea.
At that point, we could just walk.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty close. But I want to see my mom.
Me too.
Why do you want to see his mom?
She's fun.
She's a nice lady.
I guess I can't
Doesn't-
argue with that.
Okay, so the facility tight.
File. Ladder.
I like how you think, bud.
Thank you.
How many guards does the prison have?
There's maybe like a few hundred.
That sounds like quite a lot.
Yeah, that's why we have to sneak. That's why we have to sneak.
Hang on.
What are you thinking here? What's up?
Go later.
Like at night, would that work?
Yes,
But-
exactly.
But I'm really hungry now. Want oranges.
Fine, we can go now, I guess.
I agree.
Let's just get this thing over with.
Okay. First order of business. Breaking into the outside perimeter area.
Here's the ladder.
That'll work. You two can go first.
Okay. I'm going up right now.
You scared?
Maybe a little bit. I've died. Like momentarily before. No big deal.
That doesn't sound like a pleasant experience, really.
No, but that happened first time.
The first time you tried prison break?
Yeah, the fence is electric.
How many times have you tried this?
Well, my mom's been locked 5.
I'm out.
And scene. That was pretty good. I don't know how many times Tim has died, but we don't need to know anymore.
At least once.
Just enough.
At least once.
I mean, have you really lived if you haven't died?
Good point. Also, next up is Serious Scene, led by Tim, who died, starring Tess, Clay, Matt, and Connor.
Hello.
Bring Tim back from the
So
dead.
this is going to be Serious Scene. It's a scene with 4 players in it, but only 2 characters. Each player or 2 players will be 2 characters, and whenever they make a joke or don't take the serious topic with the gravity that it deserves, they are going to be swapped out for a player that will hopefully be more respectful to the situation. So now, without further ado, we've been giving you a lot of good jokes, a lot of good opportunities to laugh that you haven't taken any, and we'll dial it back here a bit. We're gonna take some gravitas to some situations that might be plaguing you. So I would like a suggestion for something on the darker side, something that you might have struggled with at some point, something that you know we should take seriously. And while we're waiting for chat, we can do patty cake.
No, Tim, I want you to sing to me.
Want me to sing? What do you
I
want
want
me
you
to
to
sing?
sing me a copyright free song.
Copyright free.
Yes.
Make up your own, Tim. Make up your own.
Okay.
Sing us
Make
a
up
song about
right now for
improv.
me.
About improv.
About improv.
This is a song about improv.
That's enough, Tim. That's enough. I think
Okay,
we
you're
have
right,
enough
'cause
suggestions
I
by
have-
now.
Oh, I was vibing.
I have my things. I think I'm going to take hostage situation. I like that. Players, take that as you will. Let's get our 2 acting characters in.
So, you're my hostage. Look
Yeah.
at us now.
I guess I am. I've never really been in this situation before.
Me neither.
What are you gonna do to me?
The movies say I offer you up for like money. We order a pizza.
That doesn't
and
sound like too bad, I guess.
I mean, if you don't do exactly what I say, I'll kill you.
Oh,
Or that's what I have to tell the police.
yeah, that's
But,
a lot.
I will kill you.
Yeah, no, I figured.
Yeah. I mean, I got the gun.
Connor, get out of here. I've got the gun. I don't have a motive, but you're here.
Is there anything
So-
I can do to get you to not kill me, or is this like entirely up to the people paying the ransom?
Here's the thing. Well, yes, I would like ransom. Like, how else am I gonna afford to buy you pizza? But if we don't have a good time with our movie pizza hangout, then I'll kill you, because that's just embarrassing. I'd be a bad host if you didn't have a good time.
Well, I mean, if you want to be a good host, you could get me a Capri Sun or something.
Okay, look.
Clay, get out of here.
Fair enough.
Look, I don't have Capri's Sun. Stop being a choosing beggar, okay? How about a juice box?
What flavor is it?
Apple.
Fine. But only if it has one of those bendy straws.
I can kill you right now.
Okay, but I like apple juice the right way. Please don't kill me.
You do get that I can kill you. Like, you know this, right? Like, a minute ago, you were pretty scared of the fact that I can kill you. And now that you know I hold all the cards here, right? Like,
Yeah, but then you brought up the pizza party and it made everything seem a lot more lax. And now I'm kind of just confused on the tone. Should I still be scared?
Matt, get out.
Yeah.
yes, you should be scared. You can die at any time that I want.
I've been getting mixed signals. 1 minute you're threatening me, and then the next minute you get me my apple juice.
I'm threatening you because I want you to have a good time. Is that too much to ask for?
Yeah.
I care about your happiness, you little shit.
All right, Clay, you're out of here.
Fair enough.
I just don't think of you that way.
Why do you think I kidnapped you? Okay, I've been stalking you, and you're not having the best time with your friends. I'm just trying to be a good friend. I gave you a goddamn juice box.
I have an idea. What if I have the gun? And then I hold you hostage.
Well, this is my favorite gun, and kind of don't want you to have it.
Well, do you have like a backup one that's not your favorite? I mean, you could just put that one away. I could take the other one.
No, because that sort of balances out the scale, and I like being in power here. So, like, here.
Is it a kink thing?
No. We're friends, okay? I care about you. I care about your happiness.
Yeah, no, Matt, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to get that bigger for that one.
I care about your happiness.
I mean,
Draw some cards, okay? We're playing Uno.
I mean, I still am very confused about the situation, but I could go for some Uno right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm threatening you at gunpoint to
Can
play
you
Uno.
untie my hands so I can draw some fucking cards, please?
That sounds like a bit of a trap. Because, like, if I untie your hands, you're gonna want to get the gun.
My guy, my dude, you have a gun.
Correct. No, I was gonna offer it to you.
Oh, that's my guy. Oh, almost had you. Oh, you
Draw
are.
the cards. Draw the damn cards.
All right, Tess, that was funny. Get out.
Was it?
Yeah. All right. You're having fun, right?
I feel like I am required to say yes to this answer. To
Play
this
your
question,
card.
so yes.
I put
yes.
down a green 4. Green 4. What you got? Come on.
Blue 4, motherfucker.
Well, I
Bet you
don't
don't have
have
any
anything
blues.
that goes with blue 4.
Yeah.
I don't have any blues. I don't have any 4s. But
How's
what I
that
do
for a
have
power
is a
dynamic,
gun.
bitch? Oh shit, this got real.
Connor, get out of here.
I suppose you do have a gun. I can't argue with that.
I'm gonna draw, and if I don't top deck, I will be shooting you.
Oh shit.
You're lucky. It's a wild card. I'm going yellow. Draw. Or play. Whatever.
It's very hard that I'm using my mouth for this.
That's not my problem.
I do have a yellow card. It's just a 2.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I play.
Am I a bad friend if I say I'm not? If I'd rather play a different game?
Well, it depends on the game. What game?
I don't know. I mean, we could order pizza and figure out.
I still need the ransom for that.
I'm still. Have you tried calling them? Have you tried asking for one?
I mean, I'm sure.
Oh my fucking god! You have not asked for a ransom.
Clay, get out. Yeah, I get it.
Well, I left a note. I mean, I'm sure your family must have found it by now.
My family's on vacation. They're not gonna find your damn note. Where is that? Where'd you leave it? Where'd you leave the note?
Why didn't you tell me that sooner?
You chloroformed me.
And?
Tess, get out. All right. I thought of a new game.
What's the game?
Hide and seek.
That
I'll hide. You seek.
That doesn't
Close
sound,
your eyes.
I'm not sure if I like that plan.
Just trust me, it'll be fun.
Okay.
Close
fine.
your eyes. And
1, 2, 3, 7, octagon.
And scene. So that was serious scene. Hopefully it was not funny at all.
No,
Our
very
next
serious.
scene is Good, Bad, Ugly, led by Connor.
oh boy, what a fun game. And the best part is it's not even a game. It's an advice panel where we have 3 of our players who give out good, bad, and ugly advice to any of the audience's questions. So all our players are here. All our players know what they're doing. Audience, what ails your mind? What would you like some advice on? Any question where you need some advice? We have 3 people who would love to give you some. Any questions for our panelists? Just send them into the Twitch chat. So your first question is, how do I make my socks and shoes stay dry in the rain? Good advice. Take it away.
Well, the best way to make your socks and shoes stay dry in the rain is to have an umbrella, right? If you can't have rain falling on your toes, they can't get wet.
Very nice advice. Now, bad advice?
Sorry, my camera gave out for a moment. Okay, so this is going to might be a little bit tough, but I'm pretty certain you can do it. So you're going to want to go to the store and get some laminate. You know, that stuff they put over paper to make sure it stays as paper and doesn't tear off or anything like that. And you're going to want to carefully wrap your shoes and socks in it. And the whole point of laminate is to prevent the paper from getting wet. And of course, it can do the same thing to your socks and shoes. It'll be make them a little bit stiff, but it's nothing you can't deal with. I would suggest putting your socks on, putting the laminate on that, then slipping your shoes on and putting the laminate over that again. And if you really want to, you can completely laminate them onto your feet and you never have to take them off again.
That's a lot of steps. That is bad advice. Ugly, you go for it.
Here's the thing. Rain, it'll always happen. There'll always be rain. It happens to all of us. The real question is, why do you think you deserve dry socks? What makes you so special? The rain falls on us all. Try to run from it. I dare you. If God thinks that you deserve to have wet feet, that's between you and God. I don't know who you are. And frankly, I don't care. I'm not even going to ask for your name. All I know is that you are insignificant, worthless, a pile of doo-doo, if you will. And you will always have wet feet. Every night when I go to bed, I smile, knowing that there are people like you who get their feet wet, who think they can avoid it, who try to find the answers to the questions that no one ever asked. But you're never going to find your answer. Your feet are always going to be wet. And that's what gets me going.
That's scary. Anyone else need some advice? I'll be looking at older responses as well. Oh boy, we do. How do you ask a girl if she's a lesbian when you don't know if she's a lesbian? What's this is an actual question. So let's go for it. Let's good advice. Take it away.
Well, of course, I think you should try to be friends with her first, right? And communication is always key. So it's important to be communicative and tell her and ask her just directly whether she's a lesbian. Because I think girls are cute too.
Ooh. Bad advice. Take it away.
Okay, so what you're going to want to do is, I hope this works. No, because almost nobody does this anymore. But you're going to want to go and friend them on Facebook. Hopefully they have a Facebook and you do too. Otherwise, I have no advice for you. Once you're friends with them, post something mildly homophobic. Nothing very serious, just something that's a little bit mean. And if they call you out on it, then you know they're a lesbian, and you can say, "I'm sorry, that was just a test. I'm gay too. Can we please date now?"
I'm sorry, you're supposed to give bad advice. That was very good. Ugly, go for it.
Who do you think you are, Connor Galerno? Every woman is a lesbian after meeting you, you piece of shit. You turn them away. You make them run for the hills. People have left the Titanic slower than running away from you. Now, here's the thing. Maybe they were lesbians to start out with. There is a way to find out. If you buy a copy of Kung Fu Panda 3, within it is a finely tuned gaydar that you can use to locate any lesbian. They're closer than you think. Reach out for them. Smell them. Their biology is different. They are composed of molecules that we haven't even found out yet in science. They are easy to track. All you have to do is just look. They're out there. Yeah, the lesbians are out there.
That got weirdly personal at the start, but also a good answer. We have time for one more advice for our panelists, one more piece of advice that our panelists can give out each. Give me them suggestions for things you want advice on. We needed advice type questions, not direct questions. A lot of questions about perspiration, but we can double up on wet socks. How can Zapper Fire stop being sweaty? Lots of wet socks questions. Good advice. Take it away.
How can what now be sweaty?
The person posing the question. That's just their username. How can someone stop being sweaty?
I guess you could go take a shower. I think that's pretty good advice. Then you can be wet instead of sweaty. It's pretty comfortable, I'd imagine.
Wet, sweaty and wet are one and the same essentially. But you can't tell the difference when you're in the shower. Bad advice. Take it away. How can they stop being sweaty?
Okay, so this is very easy. So sweat happens because your body's trying to get rid of water in your body. So just stop drinking water. They'll say there's this thing that some people like to say called dehydration. It's stupid. It's bullshit. Don't worry about it. Stop drinking. Just eat food. You can get everything you need from that.
Nice.
Also, water tastes bad.
Water tastes bad. And ugly advice. How can they stop being sweaty?
You're a sweaty Betty, aren't you?
Me?
You're sweaty.
Me?
You're a sweaty little pig, aren't you?
Me?
Not you.
Oh.
Person asking the question. I already forgot their name. It doesn't matter. We're gonna call you Jonathan. You're a sweaty little pig, Jonathan. You're gonna oink. You're gonna oink for me, Jonathan. Does that sound good? I don't care. Here's what you do, Jonathan. You can't stop yourself from sweating. It's who you are. It's in your DNA. You are predisposed to be a sweaty loser, a sweaty nerd, if you will. You will always be sweaty. So what you do, you turn up the heat. You make everyone else sweaty. When everyone is sweaty, then it's not going to be a problem for you anymore. It's going to be everyone's problem. You're going to look like a king when they're all drenched with sweat. How do you get them sweaty? You could, thermostat. That costs money. And you're a sweaty little pig. You're not getting any money, are you? So you just make everyone really uncomfortable, really tense. Start asking very personal questions. You gotta get the whole world sweaty. I'm gonna take off my headphones if you don't mind. You gotta go up to the rooftops and let them know. Let them know what you really think. Tell them you enjoy the smell of piss. Tell them that you lather yourself in butter. Scream up to the sun that you are a child in this world of chaos and penises and just you love just gobbling eggs, whole eggs at a time. When you're done with that, everyone's going to be so uncomfortable that everyone's going to be so sweaty. They're going to be drenched. It's going to be like you're swimming to work. That is all. Thank you.
That's advice. And that
Okay,
was
sweaty.
good, bad, and ugly. Can we get a round of applause for great panelists as we go into our next game called Entrances and Exits, led by Matt?
Hey y'all, I'm Matt. For our final game, we will be playing Entrances and Exits. So each player will have a word. When that word is said, they will leave the scene, and when that word is said again, they will return to the scene. Now, can I please get some word suggestions for our players?
So, improv.
Yeah, how about some improv?
Entering and exiting a scene. Gonna
We
be
do
wild.
be-
It is improv, you know?
Finn,
know.
that's just rude, but also correct.
Looking at the chat.
I'm
Danielle
sorry.
Danielle ban Finn. Finn is being mean.
All right, so Tess, your word is tulip.
Tulips, all right.
B, your word is rat.
Rats?
And yeah, rats. And Logan, your word is geese. Now, can we get a suggestion for the scene? What is an animal you wouldn't like to find in a zoo?
What was my word?
Your word was tulip, like
Okay.
the flower.
I said it so I'd remember, and then I immediately forgot.
Happens to the best of us. All right, you know what? I think that one's funny. Your suggestion is burger.
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 Players, are you ready?
Logan, what was your
Yeah.
word again?
Geese.
Geese. Thank you. Okay, yeah, I'm
don't tell
ready.
the audience.
Okay.
All right. Begin whenever you're ready.
There's this new burger joint that opened up at the zoo. We should
Oh shit.
totally go. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. I am really hungry right now. I haven't eaten in days.
Days.
You know, I've just been so busy with my project. You know, I'm a botany major, and we're doing this whole like research paper on tulips.
Botany, that's when you like deal with like the brains and stuff, right? You're really
Yeah,
big
that's
on it.
yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm lost. I'm looking for the Burger King.
Oh, we're actually headed there right now if you want to.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
wanna come with
I
us?
will. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you know, I heard that like the Burger King down the block got infested by rats.
Oh, that
Yeah,
sounds
that's-
gross. Ugh.
Yeah,
That's exactly why we're going to the one in the zoo.
that makes sense.
I know, yeah. Where'd our friend go?
Well, they're your friends. I just
What?
hi. My name is Julie.
Oh. I feel like we're getting a bit too personal, a bit too quickly.
Okay. Okay. I mean, ouch. But all right. I guess I'll just
Yeah.
stop. You know, you keep going, and I'll
Okay.
just stand here and
Yeah.
smell the tulips. Okay.
Oh
All
yeah.
right.
Okay. God, people these days are so weird. Like, smell the tulips, wasn't it? Smell the roses. Doesn't really matter.
No, it was smell the tulips. God, freaking. You know what? You're worse than a pile of rats. That's what you're worse than.
Yeah. I know. Oh.
Oh, you're back.
Hi, I'm
Hey.
sorry. I have an irrational fear of rodents, and
Don't we all?
you know, every time I hear about them, I have a tendency to run away from whatever I'm doing.
Mm.
But I think
Well-
I've finally overcome my fear.
Oh, how'd you do that?
I was over there, and I was just meditating in a flower bed full of tulips.
Mm.
Ooh, I
And
want to go. I
came
want to
to
go
me.
see.
It just came to me, you know.
Okay. Yeah. No. I personally used to have this irrational fear of geese, and it was really difficult to get over.
Oh shit.
In fact, I'm having some flashbacks, so I might need to sit down real quick.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, all right. So you're afraid of geese, and I'm afraid of
God,
rats.
yeah.
So I'm gonna go back over the tulip bed now.
Okay. Yeah. Take a
That
breather.
tulip bed was pretty okay. I mean,
Yeah.
there were a couple of geese that were trying to bite me, but it's all right. Well, where are you going? Well, at least there were no rats in the garden. I mean, that would have been terrible.
Did you say rats? I mean, I'm good now. Actually, I'm not.
Oh, well, I still don't know which way the Burger King is. Man, maybe I should go. Oh my God, there's a bunch of geese on the Burger King. I found it. The
Oh my
Burger
God.
King. It's
No,
over there.
No, we can't go there anymore.
Why not? I thought. Why not?
I have an irrational fear.
Of what?
Those things.
Burger Kings?
The birds on top. They're terrifying.
Oh, geese.
Ah,
You're afraid of geese.
yeah. You don't need to make fun of me about it.
Uh,
At least I'm not afraid of rats like some people around here.
Hey, I heard that.
Oh,
oops.
yeah.
You know, you guys don't seem like pretty good friends. You're just sort of using each other's fears to get on your
Well,
back.
it's just, you know, it's how we connect, you know. We
Yeah,
have
yeah.
that
Is
kind of
it-
relationship.
We
you know?
actually found each other in like a support group for people who are terrified of various different animals.
Mm-hmm. You know, people who are terrified of, I don't know, what were some of the things people were terrified of?
There was a few people who were terrified of bears. I remember those ones pretty well. There was
Oh
a lot.
yeah, well, those guys are wild.
Spider Johnny. You can't forget
Spider
Johnny.
Johnny.
Hey,
Damn,
if you
Spider
guys
Johnny.
are part of a support group, why are you making fun of other people in the support group and then getting rid of the anonymity by telling me about Spider Johnny, who I know, by the way. I know a guy named Johnny who's afraid
Well,
of spiders.
You know, we trust you. You know, we've been
Yeah,
friends
yeah.
for a whole 2 minutes now, and we
Look,
almost
okay,
went to
all right,
Burger
you know
King
what?
together.
This friend over here, this person didn't even want to know my name. I said, "Hi, my name is Julie." That's how I talk, and they were
Yeah.
like,
Well, I'll be
"Oh,
your friend. Geese
fine."
Jess over here is a bit of a prick, but I'll be your friend.
Oh, where did Geese just go?
I think they maybe they went over to the Burger King to face their fears.
The Burger King is currently infested by geese.
I know they're facing their fears.
And I tried. I took a few steps over that way, and no can do.
You were trying to confront the geese.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Go
give
try
it
again.
a
Go
second,
try again.
A second go.
Yeah, try again to confront those geese.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
I hate geese so much.
I guys, I need
I
some
actually
support right
I
now.
actually think geese are kind of cute.
Listen, that is not true.
Geese are not cute. I agree. Like they've got like so many sets of teeth.
Yeah, but like that's what makes geese special, you know? Just their
There is
geese-like
nothing
ways.
special about them.
geese?
Thank you very much.
You know, you keep running over, and they're gone. All right.
Yeah,
yes,
I
they-
don't know. Geese Jess over here has a really this weird thing about geese where they're always
Rats,
talking about
guys, I
geese.
don't think I can do it.
Do
Face my
Oh
fears.
shit, I
It's
dropped
not
my
happening.
cocaine.
Yeah.
wait. Where'd you get cocaine? I want cocaine.
Oh, ever since we joined the support group, they've had a bit of an issue with a little bit of the white powder, you know.
Oh, you know, one time I crushed up a tulip and I snorted it and it was pretty good. I'm gonna go check on your friend.
Okay, well, I really am hungry, so I guess I should really try to go confront those geese.
Damn, it looks like we lost all of our players. Oh, I completely forgot. I needed to get an audience word. So you guys should just suggest a word for the audience now. We'll just do it now. It's fine. It doesn't really matter that much, you know. It's fine. Ooh, you know what? I like that one. Audience, your word is horoscope. Horoscope.